Hi, this is GK from GK Marine Tech. Today's video is about horsepower. What is meant by horsepower? Who invented and what for they used it in engineering? That we will discuss about that. And this horsepower actually derived by James Watt. There is a inventor for steam engine. He invented the steam engine, and he want to uh, make the power of the engine to compare with the horse, because olden days we are using horse for the transports. So steam engine also we are using for the transports. This is the imaginary picture. This is we are comparing with the horse power and horse, how much horse will pull the power. The same power we are they are comparing with the steam engine, and the steam engine then they will make the power of the steam engine in horsepower ratings. So for that reason only they are using is a horsepower, but they have to standardize the horse, because depends on the horses the power will keep changing, right? So for that reason they are making one experiment. You will see the experiment right now, how they are deriving. It's very simple. They are picking up one standard load. They want to decide one standard unit. Normally has it will pull more power, but they want to make it one standard practice, which is compared to the horse. So what they did, they are lifting 550 pounds. Golden days they are using in the pound scale. They are lifting for one horsepower, they are derived one unit, which one horse will pull the 550 pounds vertically with 1 foot in 1 second. That they are derived as a one horsepower unit, right? But normally horse will pull more than that. Normal horses will pull, a good horse will pull 15 times of this 550 pounds. So they want to fix the all the parameters like weight and how much distance it has to pull, and also in time. That is also very important. They cannot pull more than that 1 second. So this is the standard they made it. So one horsepower they standardized like 550 pounds. They have to lift like this. As the animation, you can see that 550 pounds, 1 foot per 1 second is the standard. And that one after later days in the SI units they converted into watts. That watts equal to 745.6 watts it used to come. But this is invented by a British scientist, British inventor. So the units also standardized by British. So this unit we are calling it as British horsepower. Why I am saying there is another horsepower is there, metric horsepower. That is actually they are change the units. Later days, the SI units, we are not using pounds, right? We are using kilogram, and we are not using a foot scale. We are using a meter scale, right? 1 meter scale. So their later days, they change the unit which compared to that. So in two different places in some American sites and all, they are using the metric horsepower. We will discuss about that also. Little difference between metric horsepower and British horsepower. We will see that for metric horsepower, what they did, 75 kg. They are lifting instead of 550 pounds. They are lifting 75 kg, and the distance lifting distance in vertical direction 1 meter scale. Right. The 1 meter scale they will lift in 1 second. The second is same. So what as in the picture animation you can see that 550 instead of 550 pounds, they decided 75 kilogram to lift for 1 meter vertical distance in 1 second. That is very important. That is called metric horsepower. So they are calling it as a metric horsepower. There is a little confusion. Some places they are telling it's a metric horsepower. How we can see that that is metric horsepower or British horsepower? Because if anywhere it is mentioned PS, PS means like I shown in the picture. Prefers we cannot pronounce also, but that is PS. It is mentioned in the motor, any electric motor and all. That is actually metric horsepower. It is actually equal to 735 kilowatts, so 735.5 watts. One metric horsepower equal to seven. 735.5 watts, right? Okay, so this is the difference between metric horsepower and British horsepower. But normal days, we are using it as a British horsepower, BHP. We used to call it as BHP. And another term also we used to use, that brake horsepower. That is different. Is BHP means it is a British horsepower using in motors, engines everywhere. Where whichever the machine we using for taking load, we are mentioning in the units in kilowatts or horsepower. Okay, BHP. So horsepower means BHP only 746 is normal standard we are using now. We will see the we will see in the next good video. Thanks for watching.